representing Russia, this is Zarina Islamova. From the blue corner, Zarina Islamova from Russia. And her opponent here fighting out of the red corner. She is 18 years of age, standing 162 centimeters tall, with a record of 60 fights and 50 wins. From Nakhon Phanom Province, training out of Kiet Yong Yut. Please give it up ขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับ Pancake กีดยองยอด from Thailand.นี่ก็เดินช็อกมุมแดงครับ Pancake เกียรติทองยอดและกรรมการผู้ชี้ขาดวันที่ขอเชิญคุณวัชรพรประชุมชัย
Welcome to the legendary Lumpini Boxing Stadium in Bangkok City, Thailand. My name is Chagrid Amlet, also known as Kevin. I'm joined here with Ali Makoni, and you are tuned to LWC Super Champ. And we got a phenomenal main event for you here tonight. It is going to be Rilachon PK Sanchai Muay Thai Gym from Laos taking on the former WBC Diamond Belt champion, Valentin Thibault. That's going to be at 156 pounds and a 5-rounder. But we kick things off with the ladies at 118 pounds. Fighting out of the red corner. She goes by the name of Pancake Giettongyot. 18 years of age, around 62 centimeters tall, has a total of 60 fights, 50 victories, and 10 losses. Currently training out of Giettongyot, and she is from Nakhon Phanom Province in the northeastern part of Thailand.
And her opponent fighting out of the blue corner is Zarina Islamova. She's 23 years old, 166 centimeters tall, 10 fights on a record, 5 victories, 5 defeats, no draws. She's training out of Cookie Muay Thai Gym in Phuket, and she's representing Russia.
I train at Hamburger Muay Thai Gym.
Yeah, of course you would. Well, looking forward to this matchup. So Pancake is a regular on LWC Super Champs. She's fought quite a few times in the tournaments that we had last year, the Nern Chayo one.
And they're both coming off wins. Let's not forget about that. Both very early in their careers. And let's not forget, Zarina, undefeated. Oh, I mean, she doesn't have any draws, that is. I thought it was 5 wins. Undefeated here at Lumpini Stadium anyways, Ali.
She definitely has a lot of potential, though. Fighting a lot, like staying active in Thailand. Great white crew being demonstrated by Pancake. This should be a very interesting fight. Pancake loves to close the distance and make it to have a fight in a phone booth. Zarina, she is quite technical, but she doesn't shy away from a fight either.
And she's breaking the arrows of a Pancake.
And Zarina's got Mehrdad Ganzeda in the corner as well. Great Iranian fighter. Hopefully we'll see him fighting again soon, but giving her some tips too. That's always good to have someone that has a lot of experience in your corner. So that's what you can tell the difference between a good fighter and a great fighter. The one that can listen to their corner and make adjustments while the fight is going on, especially during the round. I mean, in between, that's a bit easier, but during the fight, geez, if you can listen to your corner and make adjustments on the fly, yeah, that's world class pretty much.
Yeah, but that's what the coaches like the most, a fighter who listens and a fighter who is not lazy.
And a fighter that shows a lot of heart too.
Heart can't be taught.
No, I definitely cannot. Mongkong being removed right now. So if this is your first time tuning in to a Muay Thai fighter, Mongkong is the headband that the fighters wear before the fight commences. It is the Mongkong it's almost like it's a headband that's worn by every single fighter that represents that gym under Muay Thai rules, and it's like their connection between the gym and all the lineage that gym has. So it kind of shows that when you've got the Mongkong, you're ready to sort of represent the gym. And there's a lot of superstition around it. Sometimes the Mongkongs get blessed at local temples. They put amulets, they put little trinkets on it as well.
It's something very unique in Muay Thai.
Yeah, it's something that you don't really see in a lot of other sports. And yeah, and they give a final prayer before it's taken off. It's always kept in a high place as well, because like I said, there's superstitions around it. If it touches the floor, they believe that the magic or the power that it has is going to leave. Anyway, here we go, round one.
Round 1 of 3. Of course, the only 5-rounder tonight is our main event of the evening, and already Pancake taking her opponent to the clinch, just bullying her.
This is what Pancake likes to do, though, early on. Close the distance, put a lot of pressure on. Great upper elbow there from Zarina.
A big elbow. Top of that by Zarina. Not trying to wrestle Pancake, but
Pancake with the reverse.
Uses the momentum of Zarina against herself. You can see early on from the technical aspect, it is all Pancake. Here in the very first round, Zarina now fighting on the back foot. Good jab from the Russian.
Switching stances as well, going from southpaw to orthodox. Orthodox to southpaw, good elbow there from Zarina on the back foot.
And just missing with the kick as Pancake progresses forward. Eats an elbow for her efforts.
Yeah, Pancake is just willing to walk through all the pressure right now to get into the clinch as much as possible.
But here's a fact early on. We know Pancake is a stronger fighter on the inside. I think it would make sense for Zarina to fight on the outside.
Yeah, she's trying to pick her off at the moment with the jab. Saw there going to the body and then straight knee now. Good knee there from Zarina in the clinch.
And again.
She's really trying to go for that throw right there. Needs to be careful, because it happened a couple of times earlier on in the round where she gave up her back and Pancake was able to reverse her and take her down to the canvas.
And let's not forget, these throws, they don't score here in the Lumpini Boxing Stadium.
First. You have to strike with the knee first. Clinch first, strike with the knee, and then you can do your throw.
Or at least when you take your opponent down, it has to be with a Muay Thai maneuver.
Yeah, that almost looked like a judo throw.
And that's not allowed. Supposedly not anyways.
Yeah, you just can't use the hip when you throw.
And it will not score. 1 more minute left here in the first round. Pancake trying to counter the body punch with an elbow.
Nice straight shots on the outside. Oh, spinning back kick there from Zarina.
Something we do see quite often from Russian fighters. And I thought she was about to put her opponent in a armbar there.
So nice and light on her feet. Zarina again trying to come forward with that step up left knee. Pancake now struggling to get a hold onto this fight. Zarina's, in the last half of it has been quite dominant.
Yeah, I mean, things started out really good for Pancake, but as the match went on and on, Zarina seems to have found her groove. And so once again, I mean, Pancake is trying to take her opponent to the ground, not having this time. Good elbow there from Zarina. So slick with her shots.
Yeah, Pancake was willing to take the damage and walk through Zarina's onslaught as much as she could, but for some reason faded near towards the halfway point of that round. Right, that's it in round one. We'll see you in round two. Don't go anywhere.
Here we go, coming into the second round of our first bout of the evening. It is Pancake in the red corner and Zarina in the blue. Now, it looked like it was going to be a dominant match for Pancake. She had a very strong start, but as the match progressed, it seemed like Zarina really found her groove, started to make Pancake miss quite a lot of her shots, and was so dominant when it came to the counterattacks as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, I thought it was going to be one-way traffic for Pancake in the clinch at least. But for some reason, and she was willing to take like the punches, take the attacks from Zarina, walk through it to get into the clinch. And then for some reason, she just switched off and allowed Zarina to build some momentum. It was more from the straight punches, Kevin, especially the jab and the straight right. She was just landing it at will very well, able to build, find her range and build the attacks. The straight knees, the elbows. It was a good round for Zarina near towards the end of it. I think that's definitely going to go, that round's going to go in her favor.
Yeah, I could agree more. I think the same as well. Let's see what Pancake can do differently here in the second round. Time and time again, we've seen Pancake maybe losing the first round and then coming back in the second and third. Zarina going full throttle with those knees. Oh, good combination put together by Zarina. Zarina again with the knee. Body shots, big body shots from Zarina. And I think she might have just found Pancake's Achilles heel.
Yeah, Pancake looked like she was in quite a bit of trouble right there. Zarina's turning up the pressure now in the round, like you said, going to the body, and here she comes back into the clinch again.
And Pancake breathing very heavily right now. I mean, certainly from those body shots, I don't think there's any doubt about it. Good slam there from Zarina. Takes a lot of energy for Pancake to get back into her feet again. I mean, you can see Zarina going back to those body shots once again. She scored some big points early on in this round.
And she switched to southpaw, straightening up the middle from Zarina, and Pancake trying to take her down in the side control. I mean, really, in the side control position, that's where Pancake has really excelled. And it's such a difficult one to get out of because you have to try and square your hips up. But the referee breaks it up real quick as soon as you get that position here.
Good body kick from Pancake. And again, back into the clinch we go. Knee, straight down the middle from Pancake. Now again, it's Pancake on the back foot. Has to do a lot more.
Pancake trying to fake her way in right now with the high knees, and Zarina just wrapping her up. But Pancake again with the reverse. Like you said though, I don't think the Pancake landed any knees before that throw was attempted.
No, she just decided to wrestle. She's not going to score any points from those. But those body shots, they might score for Pancake. Good knee straight down the middle for Pancake.
Yeah, this is a much better round so far for Pancake at the moment, at least this second third of the round. Zarina just needs to keep going back to her punches. Again, getting tied up and thrown down to the canvas in the clinch.
Now that keeps on going on. Zarina's going to get very, very tired from getting down and up, again and again. I
mean, even though technically it's not scoring any points, it's good for Pancake because it's going to exhaust Zarina, like you said. These straight knees though from Zarina are money, and then as soon as she lands a couple of them, she gets Pancake just slowing down, and caught her early on with that straight right.
Again, elbow by Zarina. She has those moments where she bursts with a lot of energy, and then she spends the majority of the time on the back foot once again. But when those punches come in, when those combinations are put together, it puts Pancake in a lot of trouble. Again, body shot from Zarina, but it's a good teep counter by Pancake. And that is the end of the second round. See you in the third. And now coming into the third and final round of action for our first bout of the evening. Pancake in the red corner from Thailand, and Zarina from Russia in the blue corner. Let's take a look at some of the action from that second round. A lot of back and forth, has to be said. I mean, early on, you can see Zarina starting with those big, heavy knees, and then she started putting her hands together, attacking the body, attacking upstairs, looking for the knockout early on, and really zapping the energy of Pancake, but it wasn't to be. Zarina then spent most of the round on the back foot, making Pancake push forward, taking her opponent down a couple of times and throwing those knees straight down the middle. Difficult round to score, Ali?
Yeah, it was a bit. I mean, if you want to really look into it with how they score with the clinch, I mean, you have to knee your opponent before you can take them down, and Pancake didn't really do a lot of that, did she?
But we saw a lot from Zarina, that is for sure.
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm not a judge today, Kevin. That was a tough round to score, but it was almost like the tables had turned a bit. Zarina having a good start to the round, then Pancake taking over in the clinch, just smothering her. Let's see what we're in store for in the third and final round. Here we go.
I'll tell you what, in the Muay Thai industry, I think being a judge is the hardest job. Besides for being a fighter, of course.
And a referee, too.
But being a judge, I mean, you usually get blamed for what is to happen. And Pancake now pushing forward against Zarina.
See, she's doing the high steps now. When you high step there, it's good for closing the distance. And your opponent doesn't really know too much what you've got planned, whether you're going to throw a kick, whether you're going to throw a knee, or you're going to walk straight into the clinch. You used to see Jodvica do that a lot when he was fighting in the stadiums, at Lumpini Stadium over 10 years ago.
Yeah, the original Lumpini Stadium, that was. See that quite often, and very difficult to block for a lot of fighters, but a great way to get onto the inside, especially for clinch and knee fighters. And there is a knee from Pancake, just slamming her opponent face first to the ground.
Wow, that was
naughty.
That looked like a spike right there.
That was naughty. I don't care what world you live in. That should be illegal. I mean, she should have had a warning for that one. It's not safe. It's dangerous for her opponent. Not a good look.
Good shin block here in the clinch from Pancake, showing control and dominance. But Zarina on the back foot too much. She needs to keep on going forward and hold the center of the ring. Great upward elbow there from the Russian.
Some good knees once again from Pancake. I'm not sure why Pancake has decided to take her opponent down time and time again.
I think it's really just to take her punching power away, but she's still got some snap in her punches though. Good straight knee from her too. And that overhand right, she's been able to clock Pancake a couple of times with it. You can see the gap in Pancake's guard. It's just too wide and too low. It's easy for Zarina to throw the punches over it.
And again, taking her down. Not sure exactly what that does, but anyways, if her corner's happy with it, then why not? Straight knee down the middle once again from Pancake.
Looks like she was attempting a spinning attack there. Zarina going for the spinning elbow.
Eventually she did it.
Oh, and again, getting taken down like this. It's mad that referee Patrumchai hasn't said anything else.
She did one time. Especially when she spiked her opponent down on the ground. But nevertheless, it really does stop the momentum of Zarina.
Zarina on the back foot here. Hopefully this isn't going to cost her. And taking the back of Pancake, didn't land a knee. Pancake was able to turn around and face her opponent right there. That's good work from the Thai fighter.
I'll tell you what though, if you're not sure about what happened in the first and second round, I'm pretty sure this third round would go to Pancake. Quite a dominant round for her, and she's trying it once again.
Good overhand left there from Zarina, but Pancake with the knee and the shin block at the end.
Final few seconds left of this final spinning technique applied by Zarina. And that is it for our first bout of the evening. What a match it was. Back and forth action. And a good show of respect between the two competitors.
Yeah, that's why we love Muay Thai so much. There's so much respect in this sport. There's the replays from the third round. There's the spike right there. But Pancake trying to land the punches at the right time, and also just trying to rough up Zarina in the clinch. A few of the exchanges worked out for her for sure. There's Zarina with a spinning back elbow. Landing her own knees in the clinch too. One thing for sure, Zarina definitely did have the best boxing. Really got on the outside, just sniping away with a jab to the head and to the body. And we'll go to the judges' scorecards for the outcome of our first matchup this evening. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll see you in fight number 2.
And ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of exciting Muay Thai action, we have our winner from the blue corner, Russia, Zarina Islamova. ยินดีด้วยครับผู้ชนะจากประเทศรัสเซียครับคว้าชัยในคู่แรกวันนี้ครับขอบคุณแพนเค้กด้วยนะครับถือว่าชกกันสนุกสูสีเลยทีเดียวในคู่นี้แต่เป็นมุมน้ำเงินที่คว้าชัยกลับบ้านไปเลยนะฮะต้องบอกว่าเปิดหัวมาก็